Oh. Welcome back, everyone, to Danganronpa 3. V3 for victory, for all lives are on stake. For spoilers abound. Last time we left off with the curious case of a second person being murdered. And, well, things aren't looking good. And we're left with a mystery on whether we're dealing with 2 murderers or 1. What now? You're fucking kidding me!
It's a lie!
You motherfucker! Ah! I want to kill you so much! I was gonna be like 3 people? 3?
Huh?
Well, guess what? It is gonna be 3! You fucking die! Oh my goodness.
Oh?
Wait, you really knocked your fucking head?
Why?
What are you, insane? The empty room next door as my battery dies. I should probably check that. Minor technical difficulties will follow as planned. Please listen to your director of plans as they reconnect the controller with a new fresh battery. Thank you for flying on the Atticusmj of Japan backup channel, or Atticus's Let's Play channel, however you like to refer to it. Now continuing. Oh. So you fell flat on your face.
Huh? That's so mean.
Got a minute?
Ah.
So it sounds like the person did it to all 3 rooms then. Uh-oh.
Huh?
Confidence! Dreams! That's what the killing game is all about!
What the fuck are you talking about?
Killing game fans! Hold your head high and watch with your own 2 eyes! Baseball, soccer, mobile games! They're all nothing compared to the killing game!
Ugh.
The killing game just can't be beat! Behold, students! The entrance to the trial grounds!
This is just getting more and more depressing.
Oh.
Check what?
Huh? See? Man.
1 person, each corner, path.
That's true. Do you want to die?
That's just becoming her newest catchphrase, isn't it? We can't look at any of these, can we? Didn't think so. Delightful. Well, maybe I should stop winning while I'm more if level 50 ain't the max. I was kind of hoping it was. I thought I remember being max in 2, but maybe I wasn't. This is such a pain. How could 2 people die in such a weird way? I mean, the incidents like this in the past usually had a reason of making it more complicated, but it just doesn't make sense in that way. I mean, was it just simply because they didn't understand that? I mean, you know, they only got told that now, so it's possible maybe if there's a second kill, maybe they were hoping that by doing a killing, they would be able to create a scenario where they could win. But, well, I'm sure they will be disappointed to find out not so. I don't look forward to this. Looks kind of like blood on the door when it does that.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Don't worry.
What? Are you okay? Ah.
I don't know.
That being said,
Hoo-yah!
Unacceptable.
rest in peace.
But... well, you know...
Well, that's a point I brought up.
Yes, that's it! I also... Indeed.
Got a minute?
Jeez.
Huh?
That's right.
All right already.
Yeah,
Hey, so
Huh?
Something of encouragement. We're gonna make it. Oops. Some of us all. One other person is dying and the other one is most likely never gonna be trusted ever again. What if it's possible it was just a total accident, maybe?
Okay.
Oh, what if the ultimate artist actually killed herself by accident somehow? What if that's the red herring? Wouldn't that be mind-blowing? Was Willie who? And she is depressed as shit. Well, I wouldn't imagine Gota being able to fit into those floorboards.
Please wait.
on your knees.
You're so dumb.
That is not funny.
Listen up.
Man, I tell you, that was a hell of a fucking scale. I was gonna be like 3 people mortal than one case. I doubt that.
Shut up!
All right already.
It's a lie.
No, not the monitor.
Damn.
You know, maybe that does have something. Maybe there is a detail in the book that he forgot, maybe. But whether it actually will be important is a whole nother story. Well, the last trial was what, 4 or 5 hours? Oh my goodness. I'm not ready for my soul to be destroyed again. You know, actually that doesn't make sense. Shouldn't it fall faster with more of them going downward? I'm just saying, wouldn't more weight technically do that? Not less? I mean, that would make sense going up.
Uh-oh.
Now then. Extreme!
Oh, here we go. So I'm going to assume the opening argument will probably either be blaming the ultimate mage or somebody in the council itself. It's so weird. I just don't get why she got killed too. Is it possible she, like, figured something out, or seen, or pointed something out, and the killer feared it, maybe? So we got 9 points. Safety force removes the time penalty for breaking a non-erasable piece. Effective during... Oh, that's the mine thing. It's not really a big deal. That could be useful. Ooh, that I think would be nice. Like, as in I can see him without focusing? Let's try that out. Because that gives us more points. And do we have any other skills that we actually own that could be added? No, looks like everything. Well then, let's begin this trial.
With the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now, smiles, everyone! It's showtime! Let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I'm gonna be much help this time. Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
Well, you haven't really honestly done much besides cheerleading.
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
Next time, spend less time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman!
Shut up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you two weirdos.
Who did it? Who killed Angie and Tenko?
Do not let your emotions hasten your judgment. There may be two killers.
So, our other culprit might not be one of us here.
Hmm? What do you mean?
The transfer student. Maybe our resurrected transfer student dragged Angie and Tenko into the grave.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
Say something, Shuichi. It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
In the interest of humoring everyone, I should just go with it. Alright, what we got here? Foul injury.
This crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates!
No! So, ritual did work?
Who was resurrected, I wonder?
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back. Yes. Rantaro was resurrected. The culprit is the late Rantaro Amami!
Please, stop it!
This crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates!
No! So, ritual...
I'm assuming...
Rantaro was... back to life, killed 2 of our classmates!
No! So, ritual did work?
There we go.
That's wrong!
Because having them upside down was not part of the instructions.
I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded. According to the Necronomicon Monokuma showed us,
Well, technically he didn't show us. We showed ourselves.
you have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual.
Oh, and that's true too.
If Angie's ritual had succeeded, the book would have been gone.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
Then, Gonta think Rantaro probably not culprit.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Well, duh. There's no way a dead person could resurrect.
Now hold on a second. I can't let that comment stand. Sure, everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life. But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy, as long as you use the Necronomicon.
What are you talking about? There's no way that's possible.
But it's true. I never lie about motives.
Daddy said so he can't be wrong. Raising the dead is totally possible.
That's insane!
Man, I can't believe you guys wasted such a perfectly good motive. You should have let me use it to bring Monodum back to life.
Monodum is still alive, though.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't waste a resurrection on Monodum's corpse.
Ooh.
Oh? So resurrecting the dead was actually possible this whole time?
There's no way it's possible.
There's no way that could happen, idiots. Monokuma is trying to confuse us. Let's hurry up and find out who the Blackened is.
If our transfer student isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
Who? Who did it? Step aside, Half Pint. I'll handle this. I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Kyo murdered Angie.
What? Why?
Don't play dumb with me, creep show. I already know what happened.
Now, why would she think this?
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab. Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
What was your count?
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in, and murdered the fuck out of Angie!
Ah, my case.
Oh yeah! I'm a fucking genius!
Just let me shoot him. I'm pretty sure that's what I needed.
Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in.
That's wrong! No, Kyo would not have been able to enter Angie's lab. Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself up in her research lab, she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
And Kyo is not a member. she wouldn't have opened the door for him.
Kyo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
I had no desire to kill her in the first place.
So whoever killed Angie must have been one of the student council members, yeah?
I was doing a bit to lead you to the right answer. Can't believe you actually got it.
Oh, how clever.
You can just ignore her, Gonta.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Tsumugi, and Himiko.
Well, it can't be Himiko. She was besties with Angie. I trust their friendship. You guys do too, right?
Yeah, of course.
Can we trust their friendship so readily?
Obviously. Let's believe in them.
That trims our list of suspects down to 3. Gonta, Tsumugi, and Kibo.
Yep. The culprit is one of those 3 people.
You mean one of those 2 people? 'Cause a robot ain't people, Jack!
Ooh.
I will let that remark slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too hasty?
Also, it's a weird comment considering she was in maintenance.
What else? The culprit should confess already. Gonta, Keyboy, or Tsumugi? Well...
No, not Gonta. Gonta would never kill Angie.
Yeah, Gonta's a gentleman. You shouldn't suspect either of us.
Hey, stick up for me too.
Gonta definitely not hurt anyone. Torture Gonta if you don't believe.
Torture might be a bit too far, but Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
And I'm not the culprit either. Jeez.
Gonta
I'm not the culprit.
Not the culprit.
Well, the 3-way showdown. Mass panic!
You must consider other possibilities.
Okay, refresh heal. Okay, we're gonna down and
Surely there must be suspects outside the student council.
That's utterly impossible.
A dead chick
Not just
can't be the
anyone can open
culprit.
that door. Only student council members had access.
Look, I don't know who the culprit
I didn't know
is.
robots smoked exploring lies.
trying to.
Definitely not me.
Is that a robophobic remark? You must consider other possibilities. Surely there must be suspects outside the student council.
That's utterly impossible.
A dead chick
Not just
can't be the
anyone can open
culprit.
that door. Only student council members had access.
Look, I don't know who the
Much
I didn't know
belly.
robots smoked
What was
exploring
that?
lies.
Going to stick.
Is that a robophobic remark?
What was going to statement there?
There must be something outside the student council.
And do you have
utterly
an out
impossible.
for last night?
A dead chick
Not just
can't be the
anyone can open
culprit.
that door.
Talking to bug friends.
Only student council members had access.
Much better than being out playing
didn't know
late
rope-
night. What was my
Bots told to
Alt Labs backdoor? And that's not really having anything to do with this. Lock picking.
exploring lies.
Oh! Oh ho ho! Whoa whoa whoa!
Robophobic remark.
I just realized what I need to do.
There must be something outside the student council.
That's utterly impossible.
A dead chick
Not just
can't be the
anyone can open
culprit.
that door. Only student council members can.
I heard it. Wrong. By your own account.
No, it wasn't just student council members that could have opened that lab door.
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi? Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab, right?
By all means.
I was referring to Kyo. He couldn't have done it, but you could have. Because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
Clunk.
Oh, that happened? I totally forgot.
So you're going to pretend you don't remember, huh?
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember. Yeah, I did it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to skip that.
I killed Angie.
Yeah, no, there's no way you're saying that. But yeah, you just said, of course I remembered.
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham! Killed Angie. The culprit was me, all along.
What?
What are you saying? Is this some kind of joke?
Nah, no joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins. And it helped. I feel so much better. Whew!
Wait, so Kokichi really is culprit?
No, he's lying. I think. Maybe?
He's lying. I'm certain of it.
No, definitely not a lie. I killed Angie.
You're gonna honestly waste our time with this.
Shouldn't you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
Not when our lives are on the line.
Then let me ask you, culprit. How did you lock the room?
Huh? Well, it's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the outside?
No, that doesn't make sense.
Huh? What doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking it?
Maybe, but that's not how the culprit locked the room. They used a different method.
What different method? Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
There were 2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was. That's it! The back door. That's how they made this a locked room mystery.
The back door had a sliding lock, yes? How was it locked from the outside?
The culprit used a certain tool.
Oop. I think the sword's a good bet on it. Monokuma. Anything else hiding around here? I think the sword is definitely it. The scythe. Stick. Don't think that's it at all. I'm pretty sure it's the scythe. I mean, the sword. I think the sword did it.
I see it! The gold leaf katana that was stabbed into Kaede's effigy.
Wait, was that like Monokuma for me to collect? I don't know.
The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding lock to lock the door.
So the gold leaf was on the sliding lock because...
It hit it.
Because when the katana hit the lock, some of the gold leaf rubbed off on it. The gold leaf on that katana did peel rather easily.
That evidence rings a bell. Specifically, a school bell.
Huh? Are you talking about a different school? What school was it?
Now, that doesn't matter anymore. Let's not dwell on the past.
Ooh, the gold leaf landed on the sliding lock when the katana touched it. So that means the culprit used the katana to move the sliding lock, right? But wait, how did they move it with a katana? And from outside Angie's lab?
The clue that might give us the answer is the layout of the area itself. It was an odd setup after all. The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigies hung upside down.
Oh, I bet they spun them all around and then let it go, and eventually they built up enough momentum where the sword flipped kinetic. Yeah. Can't say anyone's name right now. Been going on too long, you. That flipped around and hit the lock.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
No. Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
Exactly. To lock the door. Oh. Woohoo! Where's the taxi? Do I even have a driver's license? Oh no, that's a no call. That's no call. Ah shoot, fizzle those. Let's see. What turned the handle of the sliding lock? Effigy hand, I would say it was the hilt. Next. Ah, nice drive in the desert. Nothing like looking for answers. Oh. Oh. What was done to make the... Now this should be spinning them. Stabbed. Sliding lock was tampered with. No. It was stabbed into it. And then they twirled them around. I got this. I got this. Man, this is a big one. Shit. Ah! Fuck. Damn it, Cod. No! Let's try and do a quick thing around them, but it didn't work. God damn it, I needed that. Okay, it should be something about twirling them around, I'm sure. Let's get it. Swing back and forth, making it fall, spinning it. I'm pretty sure it's spinning. Because I don't see any reason to have all four of them up there if it was just going to be waving it back and forth.
That's it. The reason the culprit stuck the katana into the effigy was so that it would hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun.
Effigy spun?
That's right. If you spun the effigy, the rope it was hanging from would twist. Then, if you let it go, the rope would unwind and the effigy would spin the other way. And of course, the katana would spin with it.
I see. So the culprit used the katana's counterspin to push the lock into place?
The culprit simply needed to spin the effigy's rope and then swiftly leave. This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock.
And what's the purpose of having the other two up?
And thus was the back door of an empty classroom locked from the inside.
Just to make it think it was part of the ritual?
Yes, that's how Angie's lab was locked. By using the effigy with a katana.
A plan born from the heart of a sword traveling through the air to intercept us. Oh, but could it have moved the slide lock so easily?
The sliding lock was pretty loose. A little push could move it. As long as the spinning katana hit the lock, it would have slid into position.
Even if the culprit failed the first couple times, they could keep trying until it locked.
Exactly.
Which is why the culprit chose to strike at nighttime, as to avoid detection.
Yes, since the student council prohibited anyone from walking around at nighttime.
Are you saying it's the student council's fault?
I didn't say that.
In any case, the culprit probably used the murder weapon for this trick. It had to have been the right length to hit the sliding lock from the effigy.
The culprit couldn't find the blade long enough in my lab, so they settled for the katana.
The other effigies were only hung up so we'd think it was some kind of ceremony. That way, you wouldn't notice the lock trick.
But Kokichi did say earlier that he could have picked the lock closed. I don't want to completely ignore that possibility. But I can't imagine the culprit would have done all this just for a distraction.
If that's the case, then Kokichi's confession earlier was actually...
Seriously? You fucking lied again?
Of course he did.
Cough it up, Kokichi!
Oh, man, you guys got me. Okay, I'm not the culprit.
You're telling the truth this time, right?
I want to say I'm lying, but I'm not.
Why did you say you were the culprit?
I wanted to lure the culprit out. If I claimed to be the culprit, then the real culprit would agree as well. You get me? And if they pressured me to confess, then that would have looked mighty suspicious. Sheesh. Darn it. It didn't go my way because Shuichi butted in on my plan.
You and your fucking lies! Go sit in the corner and play with yourself!
Okay, I'll start right now.
Alright, so who's the asshole who set up this locked room mystery?
You. I can't hold it up anymore.
What's the matter? You going soft on me now?
Who made the locked room mystery doesn't matter, since anyone could have done it. Don't you even understand something as basic as that, you filthy cum dumpster?
Cum dumpster! Finally! Someone finally called me a cum dumpster!
That's not a good thing. That's not good at all.
What should we talk about now?
We must focus not on the locked room, but on who entered Angie's lab. Only one of the student council members or Kokichi could have gained entry. Therefore, the culprit must be among their number.
That leaves us with 4 suspects. Tsumugi, Gonta, Kibo, and Kokichi.
Don't forget Himiko. She's also a part of the student council.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Doesn't matter if she was besties with Angie, she's still a suspect.
That contradicts what you said earlier, which I can prove using my recording function.
It's fine. That's just a waste of time.
Yeah, he's just being an asshole.
Me? A suspect? Never kill Angie!
So, calling all suspects, what should we discuss next? I want to hear everyone's opinion. What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list?
Ooh, he likes his little games.
Why are you trying to lead the debate? You're a suspect too.
Silence, outsider! Only the suspect rangers are allowed to speak.
Suspect rangers?
I agree. Those under suspicion should explain themselves thoroughly.
We might catch them with their pants down!
Anyway, I want to ask the suspect rangers. What should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list? Well, guys, I want to hear what you think.
How about you?
That's sort of a difficult question, you know?
Gonta not smart enough to know answer to that.
Yes, it is difficult to formulate a logical response to that question.
Not articulate with words, huh? Don't you guys want to prove your innocence?
They don't trust you one bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Why did Tenko have to die?
Huh?
I want to know what happened to Angie too, but... Can we talk about Tenko's case now and not just Angie?
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
What do you mean?
The 2 victims could have been killed by 2 separate murderers, you know. So we need to find the first Blackened responsible for the first victim. We've got to figure out who killed Angie. Until we solve Angie's case, Tenko's case is meaningless. Did you suggest that to waste our time?
It's not meaningless! Tenko's death was meaningless? How dare you! Poor Tenko! How could you do this to her? Himiko...
Himiko, stop it with your crappy lies.
Lies?
Everything you said is total BS. You didn't give 2 shits about Tenko when she was alive. But now you're like, oh no, poor Tenko, after she's dead. Come on, really?
Kokichi, enough!
No. It's okay. It's no surprise he'd think that. I know I ignored Tenko Tenko before. That's why I'm so upset now. I should have faced Tenko. Worked things out with her while she was still alive. But now, it's too late. I can't complain to her or thank her. It's too late.
Yeah, seriously! It's way too late to realize that now. Our only option is to face her death head on.
Face her death?
Himiko, I understand what you're going through. So I'm gonna help you out. Let's work together to find the truth. I'm not gonna let anyone say her death didn't matter.
Kaito. Alright. I'll put a silencing curse on whoever calls Tenko's death meaningless. The name of the curse is Death Curse. I suppose being dead would silence someone pretty good.
Listen up! All you guys are gonna help out too. Abandoning someone who died and only thinking about your own survival. That's just as bad as a hit and run! I won't forgive something so messed up!
Tenko was our friend. Gonta wanna know why she died too.
I already told you that's so unnecessary. We're getting sidetracked here.
I don't know. There has to be a reason.
No, even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko died. If we don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together. Not now, not ever.
That's a fair point, too.
Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's death.
There you go. To be honest, that's all true.
Not just to survive this trial, but so we can keep going and live on!
Finally, you noticed. Jeez, you're so slow.
Huh? Did Kokichi want us to notice?
Don't listen to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were two different culprits yet.
Let us talk about Tenko's case then. Perhaps that will provide us a clue.
Yeah, maybe.
So, what do we talk about first?
For now, let's see if we can narrow down the list of suspects.
Tancrotch probably got killed during the seance, so everyone there's suspicious. Tancrotch!
Let's see. Kibo did not go to it. Shinji. Yeah, there.
That's it!
It was like Kaido didn't go.
It was me, Kyo, Himiko, and Kokichi.
Have to make sure all this white spelling and everything.
So those four are the culprits!
Oh, Himiko's still culprit?
Also, I disagree with anyone being in now.
Well, that's probably just a coinkydink. The most suspicious out of the four is really... Kyo. He suggested the whole seance idea.
True, I may have suggested it, but I explained the procedure beforehand, yes? If we all knew of it before the murder, then we are all equally suspicious.
Well, I suppose, but...
In addition, the seance wasn't entirely in my control either. I was not the one who selected the room we performed it in. It was Himiko.
Ooh. Shit. But that doesn't make sense, though. Why would they prepare all the rooms then?
Oh,
Right.
Also, we should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in the seance. The empty room had a point of entry from outside, you see.
What you trying to say over there?
There!
I mean, it's basically the same
You're talking
concept.
about under the floor, right?
Huh? Under the floor?
I mean, what?
Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor a person could move through.
It led to the exact same conclusion regardless. I got shafted.
There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
If the culprit used the hole, they could have entered and exited the seance room.
If we consider that possibility, then there is another suspect.
Another suspect? Who?
It's appearing before me. Oh, I can see it clearly. The true identity of Tenko's killer. The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now, hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance!
I said hold on a second.
He used his robot functions to commit the murders.
Hold on a second!
The culprit sneaked in during the seance. Yeah. By crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Damn it!
I mean, that is what they basically.
Under the floor.
None of the other ones have anything to do with light.
See if they were on the floor.
Because it wasn't dark. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Maybe I'm supposed to.
Now, hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance!
I said hold on a second.
He used his robot functions to commit the murders.
Hold on a second.
The culprit.
Sneak in during the seance. Crawling under the floor. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor.
Oh, I mean, it's... You got the pages.
You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said hold on a second.
He used his robot functions to commit the murders.
Hold on a second.
Well, using it to get under wouldn't be necessary because the other rooms had candlelight already.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
So we're trying to make the claim they came in doing it. But there's no way they could have gotten in those floorboards like that.
But it was pitch black during the seance. I couldn't even see if they were under the floor.
Because it wasn't dark on the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function
To get under the
floor
Oh no!
But
the culprit sneaked in during
no,
the
no. I think because it's bright. If we're making the claim, that they came into our room,
our villain had
then there's no way he could have found his way around without having the light on.
could have used that under the floor.
No?
I was wrong!
The culprit sneaked in during the seance. By
5 people into.
It's black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Oh, hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said hold on a second.
He used his robot functions to commit the murders.
Hold on a second!
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor.
Doesn't really have anything to do with fucking light. I don't see any point in doing it. Why? His flashlight is blinding light. Look. The hole in the corner. Cage Chow.
You see,
Villain had a light.
Not sure what to press.
The culprit sneaked in.
During the flats. By crawling under the floor. See if under the floor.
Because it wasn't dark. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I was wrong!
Evidence to
The
support
culprit
a
sneaked in
candle.
during the seance.
I'm not sure what the hell. What am I missing? Something for...
By crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight.
Huh? Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance!
I said hold on a second.
He used his robot functions to commit the murders.
Hold on a second!
The culprit sneaked in by crawling under the floor.
What am I trying
Because it
to
wasn't
look for?
You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that under the floor.
I gotta do something.
Damn it!
It's about the game over.
The culprit
Sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
because it wasn't dark. See, our villain had a light. The culprit sneaked in.
What the hell? I'm out of time anyway.
Is this... We can't let it end here!
What in the world am I trying to do?
The culprit's...
Well, go ahead, Owl. I think I'm gonna take a second and think about this. So I will see you all next time, where we'll continue to figure out... Did our robot friend do it? Of course he did. Well, we'll find out next time in Danganronpa 3.